Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I am Susie, and it is time to close out our budget from our first dual income paycheck. It's been very exciting. So let's go ahead, it's a little dark, pardon me. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. So my 9 to 5, I made $717. My husband made $838. And then he had this bonus, which we put into a CD, so we are not going to count that. It needs to be vested, so he has to stay at the company a year or else he owes this money back. So we just put it in a short-term CD so it can gain, I think, 4.2% interest while it's just sitting there. So with my $717 and my husband's $838, we made $1,555. So our budget has officially doubled, which is so nice. We always put $200 towards rent, but I took $100 out for something else. So we put that $100 back and then the $200. I don't necessarily remember what I took that money out for, but we'll put it back. Put $23 in internet. Technically, our internet bill has dropped and we could drop this down to $20, but they've been finicky and they switch things up sometimes, so I'm going to give them a little bit of time to make sure that that bill stays consistent. For the gym and YouTube memberships, they both get $5 a week because they are $20 a month. Gas, my husband and I both get $50 to spend, so that is, oh, sorry, this is how much we actually spent. So I bought gas yesterday and it was $36, and I'm just gonna assume my husband spent his entire allowance, so be 86. Groceries, we spent the full 60, and then we pulled some out of our grocery sinking fund. For miscellaneous, we did not spend anything, so we are good on that. My husband and my spending, I don't track my husband's spending. He's allowed to spend the full amount if he wants. I know that I spent all of this because I spent $65, but I had some in my binder already, so spent $15 out of the binder. Cool, so for our expenses, 10, 86, 60, 100. We spent $579. For our sinking funds, we put, all of this is accurate, $240 towards car maintenance. I know my husband needs brakes and an oil change, and I need suspension. I'm not sure how much all that costs, but next week I'll be adding more to that. Car insurance and phone bill, these are both for me. My husband is still on his family's plan. I'm still also on my family's plan, but I do pay them for it. Eventually we will talk to my husband about changing this up. Gifts got 10. It's getting a lot next week from that baby shower we're going to. Pets got 10 and health got 10. I do need to pick up my medication this week. I'm hoping that insurance will cover it, but we will see. Might have to spend that money. So it's $296 in the sinking funds, pardon me. So now we can move up to savings. So for savings, we put $135 in both me and my husband's Roth. Technically, he's a little bit behind, but we'll fill him up at the end of the year. The emergency fund got $337, and then stocks got $25. If $1,555, we spent $579 on expenses, $296 on sinking funds, which leaves us with $680 on savings. We do not have any debt to worry about. This is a zero-based budget. So of this $680, we spent $270 on both the Roths, $337 on the emergency fund, and then $25 on stocks, which will leave us with a rollover or buffer of $48. You can see what we do with this money on Sunday in our cash stuffing, but we are looking that's super good. Normally we don't have that high of a rollover since we don't have normally this high of an amount to spend. So, and next week we're having or tomorrow, when you see the paycheck from last week, it's going to be even bigger because I worked full-time last week. So we'll be dealing with the biggest paycheck we've gotten so far. We do have a lot of things to do with that paycheck, so we won't really be saving a lot of it, but after next week, we're going to go into everything into savings mode, which is very, very exciting. I hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.